Hello, water signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do is just to give you a message, ladies and gentlemen, from Spirit, from the universe, a thought-provoking message, ladies and gentlemen, that will help you gain clarity into where you are now, into what you should aspire to become or to add in your life, and obstacles that might present themselves along your way. Okay. Now, this reading is valid until the end of November. Okay. So it gives you a little time with which to work. Okay. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading, as with any other reading, simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you that insight that you're needing at this time, okay? So, with that said, I'm going to go on and just shuffle up my oracle cards here. And first, we're going to gain insight into the overarching theme that's pervading your reading. And again, it is valid until the end of this year. I'm sorry, to the end of November. Keep in mind, water signs, if this reading does in fact resonate, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. Okay? So, Spirit, what message would you like for me to share with water signs? And what is the overarching theme pervading this reading? What is the overarching theme that seems to be pervading this reading? What is the overarching theme? Okay. Let's start off by just selecting the card from the bottom of the deck here. We have the guide here. So we're going to use this card as a focal point here in terms of overarching themes. So with the guide, ladies and gentlemen, this card is all about inheritance. It's all about correction, if you will. Okay? So I feel that with this card in particular, while it seems that your situation might be a bit volatile, you have the opportunity to embrace change. Okay? And this card is, or spirit is urging you not to allow grudges and resentments to hold you back, ladies and gentlemen. This card is calling for you to really surrender, or make a conscious decision to surrender to what is. It is what it is, okay? Because some of you might be where you are over no fault of your own, okay? Shit happens and you die, right? Okay? So with this card, it's kind of indicating to you that action and hard work are required in some aspect of your life here. Okay? So with this reading, I'm not just limited to just one area of your life. I'm just going to basically share with you whatever Spirit wants you to know, particularly during this time period in question. Okay? So let's go on and just pull another card here and just see where you are now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have the Painter. Wow. So with this card, ladies and gentlemen, is all about productivity as well as creation. Okay. So there appears, I'm getting here, to be a lot of creativity that Spirit is saying that dwells within each and every one of you. And Spirit is saying that many of you have been vacillating in some aspect of your life, or just basically procrastinating a bit too much here. And you need to get moving, if you will. And Spirit is also urging you that it's time to, or just kind of telling you that it's time that you, because it seems that many of you tend to, I'm getting here, tend to second guess yourself a bit too much, you know? And some by doing so, it tends to kind of lead you astray. you know? So, to what should you aspire, or what should you inject a bit more in your life here? Let's go on and just select another card here just to get some indication of that. Wow. The Alchemist. So, I'm sure many of you know what an alchemist is, okay? This card calls for balance, it calls for destruction. Alchemists tend to invent things, you know? And so, in your case, this card is asking you, or Spirit is telling you that it's time that you dismantle really toxic situations so that you can move forward, ladies and gentlemen, in a new way here. But you can't do it until you surrender this resentment that you might be having, or your grudge. Forgiveness is key, I'm getting. Okay? You need to take a risk, Spirit is saying, and to really learn from your past, although it may have been a very heuristic type experience for you. Ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, what did you learn? Okay? Things don't happen by coincidence, it happened for a reason. Okay? So, Spirit wants you to learn from your past so that you could surrender, or you could avoid redundancy. Okay? If you will. All right? So, what I'd like to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is to go on and just pull another card here, and just to tell you what your potential obstacle might be. And again, this reading is valid until the end of November. Be sure, ladies and gentlemen, to give this reading a big thumbs up if it resonates, and share it to others to whom you think might benefit. So you have here the Walker. This is all about the unknown, a journey. So this, since this is presented as a challenge to you guys, it looks like that you guys are fearing the unknown. You're fearing taking risks. Okay? Um, you are running away from your problems from getting, or just simply fearing new experiences. Even though you want to embrace them, you're still clinging to the past I'm getting. And it seems, ladies and gentlemen, that self-pity is holding many of you back. And with that said, you need to grieve and move on, and to once again surrender the regret that you've been harboring for so long. So what I like to do now is to go on and just help you, ladies and gentlemen, get back to you, and aid you in establishing or internalizing that unshakable inner peace that your heart desires, and particularly during this time period in question. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle up another oracle deck here, and just give you 6 closing messages, water signs. So, Spirit, what messages do water signs need to hear in order to restore harmony, in order to restore the inner, unshakable inner peace that their heart deserves? 6 messages, Spirit. 6 messages that you feel they need to hear. Okay, let's see what we have. Spirit wants you to know that it's time that you take responsibility for your life. And by doing so, Spirit wants you to do it more so as a creative adventure. Okay? So, Spirit asks you this question: how can you live, water signs, with more meaning, with more integrity, and with more truth? Next message: leader of the light. Spirit asks you to contemplate this question: where are you being called to serve and to support others? Okay? Next message: understand that anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from, ladies and gentlemen? This is what that card is kind of asking. Next message: deep inward journey. You will be rewarded for the work. So, how can you once again alchemize your fear? How can you alchemize your fears, ladies and gentlemen? Next message: you are the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. So, how, water signs, can you invite more grace to guide you? And last message today, water signs. Everything is a reflection. Hold up the energetic mirror. So, what do you need, water signs, in your life that you're not currently getting? All right. So, those are very thought provoking questions. I hope that you guys really take some time to really look within your soul and your what's going on in your life and try to derive an answer. Okay. Thanks so much for your time and viewing. I certainly look forward to hear your comments. Again, remember to give this reading a big thumbs up if it resonates. Be sure to share it with others to whom you think might benefit. If anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly send an email and we can certainly customize a reading based on whatever questions you need answered. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day.